excuses? Who will give me the definition of an excuse? Adults? Yes, anybody. Just yell it out. Anybody.
Trying to get away from the problem.
Preventing it.
Preventing it. Okay, an excuse would be a reason given to either you are unable to attend somewhere or unable to do something. A reasonable excuse would be, let's say, there's a box here, right? Kind of apple shaped, you know? Looks heavy to me. Reasonable excuse would be, okay, I can't lift up that box. Now, am I saying that I can't lift it up because I don't want to do the work? Or is it, let me see, you know, I can't pick up that box because I hurt my back a couple of weeks ago. And if I pick up that box, I'm going to hurt myself. So there's legitimate reasons, and those is just if you want to get out of something. Now, when I was thinking of what to say, came across with excuses, and the story that comes to mind from the Bible is the story of Moses. When the Lord asked Moses in Exodus 3:10 and 11, he gave the excuses: go to Pharaoh and release, bring back the Israelites. The first thing that Moses said was, who, me? Who am I to go to Pharaoh? That made me wonder, did I ever or have I ever used that excuse? I have used that excuse before in many occasions, out there in life and in the spiritual world, here and other places. And I thought about it, came across the situation, who am I? The Lord had asked me to go and talk to a fellow worker. First thing that came to mind is like, who am I to go talk to that person when I have my own situation, my own problems? I can't even take care of my problems or having issues to go to that. Who am I? Without realizing, I build an invisible wall. And sometimes we see our wall, but 9 out of 10 times we don't realize that invisible wall that we put to separate ourselves between our families, friends, and the most important thing, the Lord. The person needed it. I never went. I didn't go. But realized one day I was in need. And that person that I did not go to came to me. And she brought something to my attention. You knew that I was in need. You knew my situation. And I thought you would be the one to come to me and say, hey, and speak to me. Give me the word of the Lord. And there's somebody that's not even in church. You don't even realize that. That wall was built because she had to think twice, 3 times before she came to me and said, look, I was hesitant to come to you because I needed prayer, but I was scared. Realized I put a wall between me and that person that's in need. And we do that without realizing it. Again, we put that invisible wall. Moses also gave another excuse. Later on in, I believe in Exodus 4:10, 4:11, where he mentioned he is not eloquent, and he is also slow in speech and tongue. Slow speech and tongue, that made me think, because what did he mean by that? What was his state of mind then? He sat there thinking himself. Speech. Slow in tongue, the first thing that came to mind for me, he might have stuttered. So he was scared, to go and speak in front of everybody. And we do that. We get nervous. But again, we build a wall between other people because we are scared to bring the word, even to say, hey, how you doing? And little thing, but we build that invisible wall between us and others. My favorite one that is probably said in there, but not in so exactly where it is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. All said I don't know. We perfectly know, but we don't know. Okay? Same thing with I said earlier with the I can't. Oh, I can't do that. Can you or can't you not? Good. can you move that for me? Now, what you going to say? We put a wall, because the next time, they're not going to come to you for help. And then when you really like this here, I'm going to use this for example. I have been asked to participate before. My first excuse would be, I can't. Why not? I got to work. What kind of excuse is that? I have to work today, but what I did was I put a request in so I can get today off. So the I can't that I have previously said and gave before meant it's not a good enough excuse, because if you ask and the Lord wants you to be there, you're going to get it. Now, I don't want to tie this up with, so who am I? Slow speech in tongues. The I don't know and I can't. In Exodus, in the same story of Moses, the Lord tells him, fine, I told you you're going. There is no ifs or nothing. The Lord's going to pick you, you're going to be there regardless. Now, the excuse of speech and tongues, that's okay. You don't have to talk. I'm going to put your brother Aaron to speak for you, to bring the word that needs to be brought to the Pharaoh and to the Israelites to bring them back home. He gives us the person in our life, or the people in our life, to do what we have to get out there, to say the words that the Lord wants. And he also tells them he will teach and help them with what needs to get done. But the one thing that really caught my attention was the Lord said, Moses, take the staff. You are going to do miraculous signs with the staff. Like, well, what will be the staff today for us? What do we have today to do the miraculous signs? Well, I thought about it, not realizing it. I'm reading it. It's the Bible. The Bible is our staff today. The Bible has the knowledge that we need, so when we say, oh, I don't know, hello, you got the Bible. That's your staff. That's your miraculous sign. Now, it's amazing because I come to terms, who am I? God told me to be here to bring this word to you. Do not get excuses in your life that is no reason to say no. Not a reasonable excuse. The Lord also has taught me, I did not know exactly how I was going to express myself, but the wall was there, and I was still fighting that one. Express myself. You know, the Lord sent Aaron to help. God, you help me. Pointed out the Bible again. Hey, read the Bible. I'll give you the word. I'll tell you what to say in front of who I have there chosen to listen to my word for tonight. It's like, okay, God. Now, you know, I don't know. No, read the Bible. That gives you the knowledge that you need. It has the information you need from, hey, how do I respect my mother? B, how do I respect my elders? Oh, how can I help others? We have a lot of people in this Bible that say, I can't, I don't know, but the Lord still brought the things that they need in their lives to bring them closer to Him. My importance is, you know, the staff, this staff here, my Bible, I am using it. And I've used it every day, and the Lord has been working with me every day, and He has taught me through prayer and belief and faith that those in here that were scared and refused and do the things that He wanted them to do, which they still did it, by faith, help them knock the wall down. He helped them knock that wall down and say, you know, Lord, I am here. Let me do your will. I don't want no walls in front of me. I do not want to sit there and walk one day and, you know, where did that come from? Pay attention to what you're saying. Pay attention to what excuses you are giving. Whether you are an adult, whether you are a child, that I can't, I don't know, who am I? God told me to be here. That's who I am. I am special in God's eyes. How did I was going to learn to say what I had to say? The Lord put it in my mouth. The I don't know, He gave me the knowledge. And that I can't, I got to give the glory and honor to God to say that I am here because I could, because He gave me the chance. So please, I can't.